Hey, hey, hey. How you doing? How's everybody doing? It's a beautiful day in Alabama, and I was outside working in my garden, planting some seeds, trying to get some things done around the house. And hey, God's desire for me. And I said, let me just take a minute and do a quick pop up, see what's going on. What's going on? What's up? What's happening? What I really need to do is work on this blanket. And I have been finding every excuse not to work on the blanket. Hey, Kay Renee, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Joshua Gabriel, thanks for coming in. So I said, I am going to do a quick pop up here. Maybe get a couple of rows done. I'm working on my blanket. Maybe I get a couple of rows done because I really need to get this blanket done this week. And I have been making excuses all day long of why I can't do this work on this blanket. I've been making excuses. Actually, I've been finding other things to do. Um, And there's plenty of other stuff to do, you know? There's always plenty of other stuff to do. But I said, I am going to finish this blanket this week, no matter what. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this blanket this week. Hey, Ivy B, how are you? It's a beautiful day. I hope you got outside today for at least a little bit, Ivy. Like I said earlier, I have been in my yard today. I've been in my yard, started some more seeds. I'm excited for them. Definitely excited for um, seeds. Yeah, I'm working on this blanket. I'm gonna get some rows done. I'm making it I've been, like I said, I've been making every excuse to not work on this blanket, and I know if I just buckle down, I can finish this blanket today. Really, I mean, I do have a lot of rows left to do, but I could finish this blanket today if I would just buckle down and do it. I don't understand. I don't see how you do dresses. I think it would take me forever, especially I'm speaking complete sentences so people can understand you. Especially when using that fine yarn. I don't. Oh man, it just seems like it would take forever and a day, and I just get frustrated and impatient with wanting it to be done, but not not working on it. The other thing too is usually when I'm making a blanket, a lot of times when I'm making doing big projects like that, I will work on them when we are taking road trips because you stuck in the car anyway. So might as well get something done. And so it doesn't seem like you're working on it forever and a day when you are, in the car, you're having conversation and you're, getting those rows in. So, anyways, I said I'm going to take a minute, do a pop-up live stream, and work on this blanket for a little while, get some rows in. So at least I feel like I've accomplished something today. Oh, and back to the garden talk. So I tried this the winter sowing method where you sow your seeds in a milk jug or in my case water jugs. You you cut them around so you can lift the top off, and then you sow the seeds in the jug. You close it back up, and then you tape it back together. You leave the top open. You have drainage in the bottom, and then you put them outside. When it gets warm enough for the seeds to germinate, they'll germinate, and then the covering creates a little greenhouse effect for it. Now, I don't know how well it works in warm areas like in Alabama. Hey, Jane Doe, thanks for coming in. I don't know how well it works in places like Alabama where it gets really hot, like it'll be in the 70s. Um, and then next week it'll be in like tonight, the nights it'll be in the 30s. So where the temperature fluctuates a lot, I don't know how will it work, but I said I'm gonna try it this year because I've seen some people do it, and I thought, well, we'll see what happens. So today I started some more herb seeds. The ones I showed, I think I showed them on the last live or the one before that, and I think I did a little short video of it. Cilantro, culantro, um, lemon balm. I knew I was gonna forget one. Lemon balm. There should be somewhere. They should be sitting right here. And then a pepper. The leisure pepper. I started those today, so I'm excited for that. See how they do. The other batch that I started, I need to do an update video on that because the chamomile has germinated on the first batch that I started, so I'm excited for that. I don't have a problem crocheting in a car, but I also don't. I mean, I don't have. I can read. I can crochet. I can do whatever in a car. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm one of those people who loves motion, so yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. Don't get car sick at all, but my son does. Ugh. Oh my goodness gracious! Road trips when he was little was ooh, it was a chore. So I definitely understand for people who can't do that, while riding in a car or whatever. But it doesn't bother me one bit. In fact, like I said, it's one of the places that I get a lot of work done. Um, Sometimes even if we go on a road trip and I don't bring any crocheting with me, I'm like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop at a craft store, fabric store, so I can get some yarn and a hook. Um, so I'll have something to work on because I'll get bored and you know, you can only play, you know, games on your phone for so long. So but yeah. How's your day going? How's everybody's day going today? I have to admit today's been a really beautiful day. Hey, it's not magic. It's not magic. How are you? Are you sure it's not magic? He said it's not magic. Knot. Tie knots. All tied up in knots. Ooh, let's not go there. So it's good to see y'all. I'm glad y'all dropped in to spend a little time with me. I appreciate it. I need somebody to help keep me on track. Right. It's not Roberta. Okay, Roberta. It's not magic. It's hard work. Right. It's not talent. It's preparation and practice and skill. It's not magic. It's hard work and determination and perseverance. I understand. It was K and D Seafood. Oh, K and D Seafood. I think I know that place. I think if it's the place I'm thinking about, is that the place over off of over near, it's not really off of, over near Where's Ferry somewhere? Is that the place? Ivy? It's a bit of skill in there too. That's right, a little bit of skill. A lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Um, okay, yeah, that place is where we used to go for fish sandwiches on Friday when I was working. Yeah. Well, I've never been there. Let me put it that way. I've never been there. Hey, official Jamie, thanks for popping in. I've never actually been there myself, but it's the guy who owns it is the brother or it's a family member of somebody I worked with, and we would do orders for fish, and the guys that I worked with would go and pick up fish for everybody in the office who wanted to order something. And yes, that is the best fish over there. You making me want to go get some because like that, yeah. That's the place. Hey, GT Junior, thanks for joining in. Yeah, when I curse words, every now and then want to slip out, but I started myself saying puppies when I wanted to curse. I would just say puppies. And so if I'm really frustrated and you hear me saying puppies, you know I'm trying real hard not to curse. I started that years ago. I bet it's been 40 years when I started doing that because my mouth, when I was in college, I had a foul mouth and I needed to clean things up. And so I started saying puppies. Yep. Not pumpkins, puppies. Puppies. Pumpkins would work too. It's any word that you could say to keep you from saying one of the words you don't want to say. So, so I mean, the thought is still there, the intent is still there, the energy is still there, but then you change it around. When you say that word, you change up that energy from a negative to something positive. And so it really did. Actually, it really helped because it didn't make sense for me saying puppies all that all the time. People be looking at me like, "Oh, it's crazy. Did she just say puppies?" Yeah, yeah, that's what I say, puppies. My kids used to say, "Oh, frazzle." Yeah, frazzle works. Frazzle works. I forgot. It's funny though, when my kids were younger and they wanted to wanted to experiment with cursing, I would tell them, "You need to stop that. You're not even doing it right. This is how you do it." And then they would look at me like, she didn't just do that. It's like, if you don't know how to use the word correctly and in context, I expect you not to use it. You need to know your audience. There are certain audiences you don't use that kind of language in front of them. I'm one of those people you don't use that language in front of. My kids looked at me like I had lost my mind, but they don't cuss in front of me. It's like, if you want to talk like that with your friends, that's one thing. I am not your friend. I am your mother. And you will respect me. Bad words, very bad words. I will be going, puppies. My kids are like, what? Puppies. That's too funny. I don't know what made me think about that. That's right. It's funny too because in my family, we had a lot of teachers in my family, and we were not allowed to use words incorrectly or to use language incorrectly, use nonsense words. You would be spelling and writing if you said something and my mom decided that it was not appropriate or the inappropriate or not accurate or not correct usage. You'd be looking stuff up in the dictionary, you'd be spelling stuff, you'd be um writing papers. And it's funny because I even hear myself talking sometimes because I've gotten lazy over the years and I'm grown now. I can do what I want to. But I hear my self, hey TT, how are you? I hear myself now speaking and um I'll say something and the voice in my head will say, you know that's not right. And then I'll keep on going. You know that's right. um, but that's just the way it was. Yeah. Pronunciation is a thing. Enunciation is a thing. Um, the word has syllables for a reason. Um, and then you don't put the accent on the wrong syllable, or or you don't put the accent on the wrong syllable. But don't tell anybody I said that because it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Punctuation makes a difference. You don't put that comma in there, you have made a whole different statement. Hey, Mona, sifting some soil and more. Did you sift some soil today? That's what you said you was gonna do. You said you were gonna sift some soil today. Did you sift some soil today? You walked into me working on this blanket because I said, I don't really want to, because I said I was going to work on this blanket and finish it this week. So I said, I'm going to do a pop up live. So I'll actually get some rows done because all day, I've found other things to do instead of working on this blanket. Talk about finding things to do. Uh, that's what I've done all day instead of working on this blanket. And I really, really want this blanket finished. Hey, gotta go eat. We'll keep you running. Thanks, Ivy B. I appreciate you coming in, and I appreciate you keeping it running. If y'all haven't already done it, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and share it out if you don't mind. Um, I'd appreciate that. I really need to work on my watch hours. I I'm about halfway to 3,000, or a little over halfway to 3,000 watch hours. I have subscribers, but oh no, what's up with the electric company? Yeah, Mona, you want to talk about that? But yeah, I need watch hours, and that's one of the reasons I said I'll try to do a pop-up this week because I do need watch hours. So if anybody has time or the inclination to check out some of my older videos, or some of my live streams, um, or even the word just escaped me. A playlist. I do have playlists. That would be great. I would appreciate it. If you guys are not connected to each other, you can drop your link by typing in hashtag drop. And it'll drop your link. Then you can check out each other's channels. That will be great. A great way to connect if you want to. I believe Nightbot is working today. I hope Nightbot is working today. Sometimes Nightbot gets the day off though. Thanks for sharing me out. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot. Oh, I was gonna ask you guys a question. See, I have questions. One of these days I'm gonna learn how to do hey Juanita, She Spins, thanks for coming in. Um one of these days I'm gonna learn how to do polls. I haven't learned how to do that yet, but DT Jr., if you don't leave Nightbot alone, ooh, Nightbot gonna lay hands on you. Maybe I'll have to talk to Nightbot and get him to calm down, because Nightbot gets a little bit upset when you call his name wrong. just a little bit. Unlike me, I don't much care. You just what they say, just don't call me late for dinner. You can call me anything you want, just don't call me late for dinner. Um, it's good to see you, She Spins. Thank you for joining in. Like I was saying, this is just a pop-up here. I wanted to work on this blanket, which y'all can't see because I don't hold it up, and eventually I'll get a better camera so y'all can see what I'm doing. But I wanted to work on this blanket. I want to hurry. I want to go ahead and get it done. And so I decided to um, do a pop up so I could sit here and have a reason to sit here in this spot and get some work done on it. Oh, Mona says she frogged her hat. Okay, she is the frogging queen. I'm just gonna tell you, Mona will frog in a hot minute, and I am not the one. I will make it work. I will make it come out. It will be a new design by the time I finish with it, but it's gonna get finished. uh That's not true. I will. I will frog. And sometimes I will frog stuff that's finished. I'll look at it and decide, I really don't like that. So let's do something else with that yarn. Why waste perfectly good yarn on a project that you don't want? But anyways, I was gonna ask y'all a question about one bougie yarn. Yeah, I broke the last three pink braids up into nest and I'm spinning. Okay, good. I love watching you spin. Anytime you want to do a video of you spinning, um, I will watch it. It is so relaxing. I don't know what it's like for you, but it's so relaxing. And it makes me want to do it. But you know what? I want to do everything. I want to do everything. All the things that everybody is doing, I want to do them all. If anybody wants to come up, let me know. I will drop a link if you want to come up for a few minutes. I'm not going to stay up here too long anyway. Like I said, I just want to get some work done. The question I was going to ask you guys about bougie yarn, I don't have very much. Um, I do have a few yarns that was given to me. Hey, Mona,
Hey, how
you
are
just
you?
have to come up. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know that you had sent me the link. I
uh, I told you that I might go do a pop
You
up
said
today.
you was gonna do a pop-up and I forgot
Today,
and I was on here fussing with these people and I just so happened to look up and saw that you was doing a pop-up and I'm like, oh yeah, she did say that and I'm on the phone
yeah.
with these people right now and they pissing me off. They don't want to take my money, but they just don't realize that they done lost a good customer.
Uh
Yeah, yeah.
oh.
I ain't got
Yeah.
time.
When I remember you was saying that you might not be available today because you had some other things going on,
Yeah, I did
um,
it. I took care of it. Only
but
thing I didn't get a chance to do so far. Well, I got a few things I ain't get a chance to do.
did you sift that soil? That's the question.
No. I've been busy on the phone talking to these people.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I've been on the phone all day. I had to, appointment and everything today.
yeah.
So, that takes time. Matter of fact, I haven't even eaten.
I did. I'm trying to
I've been
think, did I
drinking
eat
water, but I
today?
haven't had nothing to eat.
I've
So
eaten, but I haven't had a meal today. I had some fruit and some nuts, but I haven't had a meal. Um,
I need to go outside. But you popped on. So I'm like, oh man, I need to go outside right quick. I need to dump some stuff off outside and turn my compost.
Sis- but Roberta says it's Roberta, right? It's not Magic. I'm bad about frog and pageant. I don't like and use them for something else. I will. I'll
What's
do it.
pink, pink, pink?
That's what Juanita's spinning right now.
Oh, so
Pink,
you
pink.
like that spin, don't you?
I love that spin. I want to learn how to
I
spin.
need to get over there and look at that spin and see if I can
Well,
spin.
I
For
want to
some
learn to
reason,
spin.
I don't think mine big enough Cause I always get that yarn that's pounders.
Yeah.
I don't get little yarn. I get big yarn.
That's what I was gonna say. Did Mona get tempted to say puppets? Puppies. Yeah, Mona doesn't say puppies. Mona just says what
What
uh,
happened?
Mona doesn't say puppies. Mona just says the words. She
What's
don't.
puppies?
That's what I say when I don't want to cuss.
Oh, did I cuss?
Oh, yeah, you might have.
Oh, I'm sorry. It goes so natural. I didn't even know I did. I
You're funny.
apologize. I apologize.
Oh, go to Ravelry and put in a yardage of your bougie yarn and find projects for the yardage you have. I was just my question about it is what do you do with your bougie yarn? Because I do have some yarn, some really nice yarn, and I want to make something with it, but I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. It's just that I can't decide. I have a hard time deciding what I'm going to do with it. And then some of it I should show it at some point. Maybe I'll show you guys the yarn I have because I have some yarn from Germany that I got from that was my brother's, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I told you guys about the project of his that I want to finish the project. Eventually I will finish that. I'm just not ready yet because it's knitting and I don't knit very often. But some of the yarn, I got way more yarn than I need to finish the project. And it's just really nice stuff like it's some like mohair maybe or cashmere or something. I don't even know what all it is. It's just really it's fine. A lot of it is fine. Um, really fine. I'm not sure what size. Maybe one or two weight, or maybe yeah. And it's real fuzzy and soft, and I want to make something nice with it. And I'm like, what do you guys do with your bougie yarn? What do you make out of it? And I mean, I don't know. And like I said, I have some hand dyed stuff that's really that I like a lot. Hey, Gina. She says, I
Hey,
want to see your yarn stash.
Gina.
Okay, first of all,
Yes, I want to see your yarn stash.
um,
Who yarn stash?
you don't want to see my yarn stash,
No, you don't want to
TT.
see my yarn stash either.
First of all, it would
I gotta
take me
clean that room first.
forever.
It is not organized.
It would take me forever to show you my yarn stash because unfortunately, I have more yarn than a person needs to have.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, and I don't have much
I'm
compared
trying
to
to catch up.
some of the people who are in the chat who will um, remain nameless because they may have multiple rooms full of yarn.
Yep.
But
Me.
I have a lot. And so
Me.
yeah. Hey, she is sunshine. Thanks for coming
Hey,
in.
she is sunshine.
It's good to see you today. Yeah. Yeah. Stash. At some point I may show some, like I said, some of the yarn that I got from my brother. I may show that. And I've gotten rid of a lot of yarn, I have to admit. I
You
had a
know
lot
what?
of yarn given to me.
I
Um,
gotta do it. I gotta do it.
and it was just more that some of the kinds of yarn that were given to me like the eyelash yarn. I'm like, I am never going to use this. Some of that, stuff that you use for crafts and things like that. um I knew I was not going to use that stuff, so I went ahead and got rid of it. um Donated it to a good cause. Yes, during the day. I will do every now and then I'll do a pop-up on a Wednesday. It just depends on what's going on because um what is what is it GT says? GT Junior, you didn't ask me what day it was. You got to ask me.
Mm-mm.
If GT ask me what day it is, then I'll tell y'all. But on a Wednesday I'll do a pop-up sometimes during the day, depending on what's going on. I have a hard time doing lives during the day because that's when I'm trying to get things done around the house. And um yeah, that part. Someone want to show off their hat. She be showing off the hat.
I told you I love my
Mona
hats.
showing off that
I
hat.
love my hats.
GT Junior, you know what day it is. Why you asking me what day it is? Hey, Deborah Garrett. Thanks for coming in. GT Junior, why you asking me what day it is? You know what day it is.
Mm-mm.
Why you
Mm-mm.
asking? There's this little girl, I forget what her name is, but she does her mom does videos with her. And she was
Something ain't right.
she's a little mixed kid, and her mom is white, her dad is black. And people like to ask her, "Is that your real mama?"
Oh.
And she goes, "Why you asking? Why you asking?"
Mm-mm.
GT Junior, why you asking? Why you
Hey,
asking?
Deborah Garrett.
Y'all know what day it is? It's Hump Day.
Hump Day. Oh, girl.
That's
Well,
why that's why I leave for GT Junior to ask me, because he's the only person I can answer like that.
oh, okay,
Anybody else ask me, it's just Wednesday.
okay, okay, okay.
Although for GT Junior, it's not Hump Day.
Hey, official Jamie.
It's not, because Gigi Junior be working 24/7. Okay,
Yeah.
not really, but he works 7 days a week sometimes. He don't get no. It ain't like it's halfway
Hey,
there.
hey, hey, hey. You like my look? Yeah.
What you
I
got?
use these every day. I'm gonna go
I
tell you right
love
now.
that.
It's it's getting dark for some reason early,
I
and I
love
need to run
that.
outside before it get dark. So stay right there. Keep talking. I'll be right back. I got to
Okay.
get this out my house.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. It's Hump Day. um, hey, trapped and enjoying gardening. So yes. So yes, what you sewing today? I had another question for y'all too. Um, I was in Kelly's live earlier today, and she was talking about the article that came out about nanoplastics in bottled water. Y'all drink bottled water? Are you concerned about what the plastics are doing in your body from the bottled water? And or not? Just curious. I have a thing about bottled water. When my children were younger and we were doing sports and things like that, we used a lot of bottled water because we were on the go a lot, and so we had bottled water and Gatorade, Powerade, drinks that we would take when we were on the road or at games, and that we always, had some, because for one, because they drank a lot of water, and for two, hey, my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? For two, although water and stuff was available to buy at the ballpark or at the ball games or whatever, it was ridiculously expensive, like $3 for a bottle of water. I'm like, why would I spend $3 for a bottle of water when I can get a case for four, or for five, whatever. So with this ish going in my body, it's the plastic or the lead, right? And so I was wondering about that. I I'm considering purchasing a reverse osmosis filtering system, because when you look at the bottled water, most of the bottled water that a lot of the bottled water that you buy is municipal water that's been filtered with a reverse osmosis system and then minerals added in for taste. And it's like, well, if that's the case, why don't I just do that myself instead of spending the money on the bottled water. It's like, well, how much bottled water do you use in a year? You know, how many bottles of water do you use in a year? How much money are you spending on water? How much does the filtration system cost? How much do the replacement filters cost? And um, can you eliminate the need for those um, plastic bottles with your water? And it's part of it is the bottle themselves, because the bottles are plastic, but part of it is also the process, the bottling process. Okay. Now, some of them are natural spring waters, and those come from, natural springs. And the other thing I was thinking about that is that, well, there is a natural spring that's within, 20 miles, 15, 20 miles of where I live. Maybe I should start going and get my water from the spring. And it's, I could go and get spring water instead of using bottled water. I don't use bottled water a lot. I do use it some. I would say in the last 6 months, I've been using bottled water more because my water started tasting funny, and I think they even put out something about it. About
Yeah, they say don't drink that water in the plastic, especially if don't leave it in your car because
Yeah,
it gets too hot and it releases something that causes cancer.
yeah. And so I was just wondering, what are you guys thinking about bottled water? Are you using it?
Yeah, I got filterization on my house and I still drink bottled water. Ain't that stupid?
You got a whole house filter?
Yeah,
Nice. I thought about getting a whole house filtering system. I don't have that.
girl, that's good to take a shower and a bath in. Look at here.
What kind of system do you have?
What you mean? What kind of system I got? I
I
don't know.
mean, what brand? Do you know?
No,
Okay, I'm just asking.
no,
You
no. I don't know.
Oh, I don't
I
I don't
just
have.
look. I just pay the bill every month. That was the first thing I put in my house.
Well, you know who you pay and what company is it? You don't have to
Quality.
say.
What's quality?
It's called Quality.
Yeah, quality products.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me go look, cause I
The
got
air
them
we
posters
breathe
on the
causes cancer.
wall,
That's
baby.
true. Living causes cancer. If you
I
live
got
long enough,
yeah.
you'll get cancer.
Quality home products is the
Quality
name
home
of it.
products. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought about a whole house filter system. I don't know
Yeah.
about whether that, but I did think about getting,
Well, that
one.
doggone right now the salt don't cost that much.
Yeah, I buy it, but I filter
It
before I drink it.
fluctuates for some reason, but it's going
Okay.
back down. I need to go and buy me a couple of more bags.
I have a water distiller, and Sun charged my water after I distill it. God's desire for me said. And you know what? I thought about getting a distiller, because basically rainwater would be distilled water, if, except it has atmospheric solutions.
Don't be sorry. Eat your dinner, girl. God's desire for me. How you doing? But you didn't. You could share. You having dinner. I ain't ate nothing all day. You can
I
share
bought a
some, right?
zero water filter and canceled the water delivery I had coming. As a renter, I'm not doing anything permanent here. Okay. Zero water filter. Yeah.
Now
Sorry,
the
eating dinner.
trick of it is know what filter that you have. Because they want to charge you. They want to charge $95 for the filter. It's 3 filters.
Yep.
And they want to charge you $100 and something for the guy to come out and put it in there.
And when you can do
I
that, you can
told
do
them
that
you
part
out of
yourself.
your mind. I'm not paying nobody over no $100 to do
Yeah. But
something that I know how to do.
you can do that yourself. Yeah,
Thank
that's not
you.
necessary.
Thank you. I mean, I act like I don't know how to do stuff, but guess what? Girl, I know how to do it. It's just.
I was just
But
wondering.
this
It's just
last
simple.
time I decided I wanted them to come in because I did have it for a minute,
Yeah.
and I wanted the a complete good inspection.
Yeah.
So see what they were saying that I need. But the last time the guy came and pulled the whole thing out and changed it. So I was like, okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
I let him change the big filter, the one that there's no way I can do it.
Yeah.
There's no way I can pick that thing up.
Hey, Buddha. Thanks for coming
Hey,
in.
Buddha.
We have a Berkey, but we still buy bottled water. I've seen mixed reviews on the Berkey. Um, Buddha Buddha said, "Hey,
That's my Buddha,
Mona."
y'all. That's my Buddha. She don't run out of air. No, she don't.
So yeah, what she said
She said,
had to
look, she said she want a hat
come
like
get
mine.
evaluated. Yeah,
So I'm
who
I'm
want a hat
trying with
like
this
that?
hat. This yarn that I had before didn't do well.
Who want
So
a hat like that?
I'm doing a different blue. You like that blue?
Oh, hold it to the move it over to your pretty. I love that blue. It's almost like a royal.
Almost. It
Yeah.
is here. You know what? If that's what it is, I can't pronounce it.
Oh, okay. Saru, Sar, spell it.
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not tripping.
Oh,
Oh, it got numbers. It don't say the name.
oh, what kind of yarn is it?
It is loops and threads.
Yeah, loops and threads have some pretty
I
yarn.
don't know. It might be a Krylock. Acrylique.
No, that's the fiber.
Okay. Well, it don't say what. Oh no, it just says blue.
Oh, okay.
Lot 29.95.
Oh, okay. Anyways, like I said, I was thinking about getting I thought about getting a distiller. And I thought about getting a reverse osmosis filter
Thank you, Jane Doe.
system. Um, so I don't know. I have royal blue, navy blue, and
Navy
this
blue,
beautiful Mona.
beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see if I can work with this. I'm sure I can work with this one. That other one wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me be great. I frogged it twice,
She
so
said, wouldn't let me be great.
no, it wouldn't let me be
Uh,
great. So I decided I'd do a different blue since I got another blue.
okay.
Yeah, and
Mm,
I don't even think I crocheted with this yarn yet before.
really?
This, yeah, it was on sale, so I got it.
Yeah.
I need to go and get me some red and some pink. They
Gotta
hollering
go
about
walk
they want
Destiny.
some pink hats.
Be right back. Leaving you running. Okay, Buddha. Thank you. I need to I'm looking at talking complete sentences and people can understand you. Okay. I want to get some cotton yarn to make some bucket hats and cotton for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, some lightweight cotton yarn for that. I have some that I think will make really nice little girl bucket hats for summertime. I've got a couple little girl, my granddaughter and my goddaughter that I need to make hats for. Um, and I like to make them little. They're not really bucket hats, but they're kind of bucket hats. It's like the one I showed you guys the other night. The let me show it to you. It's right here. Hang on just a second. I'll grab it. Oh, this one right here.
Ah,
This one. This is cotton. So it's lightweight. You can wear it in the summertime. It shades you. It doesn't get too hot. It breathes. I might do one with a more open.
With the open one. Yeah, I got. You
Um,
know what? Let me quit playing with you. Let me show you what I got going on over here.
but I love this one. I forget. This is the one that I made that shirt out of,
Yeah.
and I ran out, didn't have enough to finish the shirt, and so I ended up having to go on eBay to find the yarn. And when I did find the yarn, I ended up having enough to make. When I finished the shirt, I ended up having enough to make the a hat to go along with it. So I have a matching shirt with that. Um, but yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get some cotton, and I
Remember
might get
this?
some more of this cotton. I don't remember what this was. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah.
I don't like it
Why?
because it's fuzzy.
Cause it's what?
Fuzzy.
Oh,
I washed it and it's fuzzy.
that's the yarn.
Yup.
Some of these yarns that are soft
Yup. It's too soft.
will get fuzzy.
Yeah.
So if you don't like the fuzz, you have to get the ones that say
Look at
what
that.
what they say. They say no. Okay, somebody tell me. Oh, did I speak to you, Frugal Mama? I saw you
I
this
didn't see
morning.
you. Hey, Frugal Mama.
I think I spoke. If I didn't, hey, Frugal Mama, thanks for being here.
She
I
say
spoke to you
super
this
cute.
morning. I
What's
was
super cute?
tired this morning.
Her hat?
I watched you, but I didn't do my squats yet. But I'm gonna get them in.
Oh, you know what? I need. That's what I need to be doing right
I'm gonna
now.
get them
I'm
in.
ready to
It's
take y'all over there with
45
me.
today, Mona.
Huh?
45 today. We're on day 7.
I ain't no 45.
Tomorrow's a rest day. You can do 45 squats.
I sure could, especially on my machine.
You can
Baby.
do 45. I want to see this squat machine
You
and
want to
work.
see it?
I want you to do a video with you squatting.
Oh, you
Yes,
want me to do
ma'am.
a video?
Yep. Yep. The stairs don't need. I got stairs. Don't need to do squats.
Thanks, Jane.
Uh,
Don't.
do you walk up the stairs every day? How many times? How many?
Stairs don't need to do
Time
squat.
to add another.
Those stairs, yes, those stairs are enough to work out on. Go up or down twice. That's
They
it.
are if you. They are enough if you actually work out on them. That's
Yeah,
one thing I had to do is I put a when I worked at the office, we had stairs and I put a reminder on my phone to go walk up and down the stairs. So every
it's something
hour I
like
get up and go walk the
yeah,
stairs.
it's something like that. Shit, sunshine.
Got yourself
A DB method squat machine.
a squat machine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sitting
Yep,
here.
I done jumped on the trend, baby. I'm great. Get on there and do that thing. I need to, cause I'm starting to look good in certain clothes. I'm looking good. Don't I look? Mm,
She
I'm
said,
not
"Don't
gonna
I
do
look
that.
good?
I
I
was
look
look.
good."
I was going to show you my outfit. You don't need to see what I got on.
Oh my mama,
Yeah, you
I
know what?
look
And I'm
good.
looking just like her right now. That's crazy.
I look good.
I do. I do. I look fly too. Yeah, baby. I look fly. I look good. Wish you
Oh,
could.
I look fly. I look good. Wish you could.
You said you did 8
8.
on that hat, right?
Nope, I did 9.
9.
Uh-huh, because I don't do even numbers. I do odd numbers because I'm like that. You could do 8 if you want, though.
Yeah, I'm doing 8. I'm doing double, even, because I'm even. I ain't odd. They try and tell me that I am, but hey.
Um, it's the okay. Hold on a second. Somebody in the chat, some of my Yarny people in the chat. Actually, they may be gone. All the Yarny people might be gone because Granny D's live. Your Granny D's live, y'all. If you had planned on going to Granny D's for her live stream, she is live. And I'm not trying to take away from her, so head on over there if you was planning to go there. I appreciate you coming over here for and supporting me. Um,
What is
halo.
what
That's
is
a
the
word you can
yarn
look
called
for
that
on
doesn't
a
fizz?
yarn. If it says it has a halo, that means it has fuzz. Um, anti. Hold on it. I'm trying to think. Uh, anti. Is it anti fuzz?
What's anti-fuzz?
Yarn. I think there's. I think you can get anti fuzz yarn. Um, different brands have it.
Oh,
Um,
I don't know.
yarn with low or no halo. So if you look for a brand that has yarn that says no halo or anti fuzz or anti peel, that's the other one. Thank you, Jessica. I was looking for anti peeling. Um, they don't fuzz. You can use yarns like cotton, linen, or bamboo, or cotton, linen, or bamboo blends. Um, and then the other thing you can do is just try them. Buy when you buy a yarn and you
Mm-hmm.
wash it and you find out that it fuzzes
Mm-hmm.
up bad, that it peels really bad, then
Mm-hmm.
make yourself a note.
Don't buy it again, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Make yourself a note when you come across one.
Mm-hmm.
I try to save my labels from all the yarn I use,
Mm-hmm.
so to keep them around. So then when I
It's
do wash
around here
something,
somewhere.
and when I wash it and I
Mm-hmm.
see that it's gonna fuzz up, then
Mm-hmm.
oh, Granny D is off. Oh, I didn't. She usually is on for an hour. She must not be feeling well today. Hey Jessica, thanks for coming in. If I didn't speak to you, I appreciate you being here.
Hey, Jessica.
Yeah. But yeah, take a note, make a note. When you have one that doesn't fuzz when you wash it, make a note of what that one was and remember that, oh, I like that one that doesn't fuzz. Because some of these yarns really do. Um, and I think this is one of the ones that this
I'm loving
Big
this
Twist
hat. Oh my
is a
God.
soft yarn and sometimes it went, oh, I get my,
Mm. I need to go buy some more of
yeah,
this, and I think they on sale for
okay.
$2.99.
I don't know
Don't
why I thought
Joanne still
Granny
have
D
that
went
sale
on
going on?
at 6, huh?
Don't Joanne still have that sale going on?
Which ones you got for that price?
The loop and threads.
You got it from Joanne? I usually get
Yeah,
mine from Michaels.
yeah.
Michaels has it. I don't know what it has. I'm not even gonna
Every
say.
time I go to Michael's, I'm not happy with what they have.
Yeah.
So, but lately, I mean, I haven't been to Michael's. I've been going to Joann's. I've been like Joanne. I cannot go into Joann's and not spend $80 or more.
Oh, okay.
So I stay away from Joann's because
Oh, okay.
I go because they be having that yarn on sale. The $16 yarn for $8. I got to get it. I
Yeah.
got
That.
to.
And
Then
that's
they
that.
have some for $2.50. I got to get it.
Yeah. That's the thing. Um. Um. When I go in there, I'm gonna get some yarn usually. But normally, if I go, I'm chasing a sale.
Right, that part. That
I'm
part.
chasing a sale
That
anyway. It's
part.
like,
And then they send me coupons where I get 25% off of this and 30% off of that. And hey,
yeah.
I'm a I want to be
I
a
think I have a
I'm a
coupon right now for
wannabe
Michaels, but
coupon junkie.
I
One of
think I
these
have a
days.
coupon for Michaels right now.
See
But
what?
I have to watch myself in Michaels because in Michaels I will get all the things. I might
Factory
not get
outlet.
yarn, but I will get all the things. Last time I went to Michael's, I came out with a giant bag full of stuff, and I was like,
See,
didn't come over
see,
here for all that.
right.
But I think I have a coupon right now for them. Although I need to check and see before it expires because there's a couple things I want to pick up, and yeah.
Well,
Hey,
I
Miss
know this.
Shirley, how are you?
Hey, Miss Shirley, I sent you my phone number for you to call me. You ain't called me yet. I'm waiting.
Oh, who was it in the chat the other day that wanted some mullein seeds?
I think it was J.K. Gardner, but he never sent me his email address. So I mean, he never emailed me his address, so I couldn't
Oh, I
send it.
thought it was somebody else.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
No, I don't even have mullein seeds. He
I think
wanted
I have
something else.
some.
He
I
wanted
think I have
something
some in the
else.
refrigerator. And
Uh-oh.
oh, somebody wanted comfrey seeds. I don't have any comfrey for sure.
Wow.
Um, it was my Renaissance grandma. Okay, my Renaissance grandma. I believe I have some. I believe I have a few mullein seeds, and so let me write your name down. Or actually, shoot me an email. Yeah, shoot me an email, and I'll drop you some in the mail. Those seeds are teeny, teeny, tiny. And so the packet I have is like this small, but there's the seeds are so tiny that there's some seeds in there. Hey Bonnie, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Hey, Bonnie.
But yeah, shoot me an email. Let me put my email up right here. There you go. So and I will drop them in the mail. Post haste. PDQ.
Hmm. You cracked me up with that laugh.
What? That's my laugh. What's wrong with my
I know.
laugh?
It's different. It's different.
It's
And
different.
you laugh a lot. Yeah,
I
you do.
laugh. Well, laughing is good for you.
Yes, it is. I
It
love
makes you
it. You
feel
get that
good.
real good that chemical comes out. Yeah.
Dopamine.
Yeah, whatever it is. And I know about the chemical.
It's a
It's good for
dopamine
you.
hit.
It's
Okay, that's enough. Don't get me started.
good. You know what? I'm liking this yarn. It's so soft. I hope it don't fizz up when I wash it.
Okay, she going. It's so soft. Endor
Mhm.
in endorphins. Yes.
This is really soft. I need to go get some more of this.
You how you gonna go get some more of it and you don't even know what it is?
I told you what it is.
She says loops and threads, but it's the which one is it? You know,
It's
loops and threads have several ones, and
I don't like them other ones.
is it the impeccable one?
This is soft plastic.
Soft classic,
No,
yeah.
soft plastic.
I have that one too. I have that one and the impeccable one. The impeccable one is actually softer than
Yeah,
the soft,
I don't like that one. I think that's what that hat is.
and it might be the one that fuzzes on.
Yeah, I think that's what that hat is, if I
Bonnie, that's
recall.
not your hat. That's Mona's hat.
Huh?
Did Miss Shirley say she was leaving? I'm sorry. Okay,
No, my
gotta
hat
go on my
on.
way to Bible
Oh, that's
study.
Bonnie talking about I got her hat on.
Everyone have a good evening. You have a good evening, um, Miss Shirley. Enjoy Bible study. I love Bible study. Haven't been
Yeah.
in a while, but I
Look,
really love Bible
is it
study.
time? Am I late? I know
What?
it ain't time. It's just now 5:20.
What?
All right, Miss Shirley.
Late for what?
Bible study. It's not
Okay.
time yet.
Growing is okay. Okay. Growing with husband is gonna send you some. All right, good. They were sweet seat swapping last night on David's live. Yeah, I was kind of in the bushes on that, and I missed this with seed swapping, and I wish I hadn't missed it because I know there's something I want. I don't know what it is, but I know there's something I want. I don't need any more seeds. I do want a seed though. I want I need to talk to Mike. He probably sleep. I think I want that. Hey, Sweet Thumb, how you doing? I think I want to
Hey,
try
sweet John.
that Georgia candy roaster squash that he grows. The one that he's
A
got growing in
who?
his house. Mike,
What?
the Georgia candy roaster squash that Mike
Uh-oh.
is growing in his house that's 6 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
I want to try it.
I wonder what it tastes like.
He said it's good. He said it tastes like sweet potatoes.
Mmm.
I want to try that.
I
And
need
I'm
something
sure
different
he's
in my
got
life.
seeds for that because he grew that like this past year. So maybe I'll pop him a message and say, send me some of that. You know what? He might have sent me some already. Maybe I won't send him a message. Maybe I'll look in my seeds and see if I already have some of those.
How about that?
How
You
about
know what?
that?
That's what I need to be doing instead of crocheting. I need to be dropping seeds and crochet later.
I need to go through my seeds and check my inventory to see what I have and what I don't have. Hey, J3GS Farm.
Hey, J3.
How are you today? Whew.
This is hard to see, you know.
You got your light on?
It's still hard to see.
Get one of your grow lights and put it behind you.
Uh-uh. Girl, don't give me a headache. I got a headache. My light
Oh,
bill was 300 and $23.
I
And
need to figure out how
I
many.
know I didn't use that much energy. But
Oh,
guess what? They done lost the customer. I don't care. I don't care. I will pay the 175. I'm gone, baby. I'm
so you
gone.
can switch?
Yo, I'm switching.
Who
Don't
you
care.
switching to?
I'm going to somebody else. I called the
Oh,
people and I'm
okay.
waiting for the lady to call me back. Yeah, I'm going somewhere else.
My power
I have
bill is
never been
always
late.
low.
I've never been late in 3 years. No, 4 years.
Yeah.
Never been late. No, I'm not doing that. Mm-mm.
My power bill is generally low. Even well, I have gas, natural gas,
Oh, okay.
um,
Everything's electric here.
for my
But the
heat.
thing
So,
is, I don't run stuff during the daytime, and my night's supposed to be free.
excuse me, I got a tickle.
Mm.
I hate this time of year. See, I was
Mm-mm.
outside today.
Oh, that's what's wrong.
I know, and it's funny because
Mm-mm.
I'm all right, y'all.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
it's
Drink some water.
it's funny because I don't think about it when I'm outside, especially when it's a nice day like today. I don't think about it at all until I start coughing. It's like, oh, why don't you wear a mask? You should wear a mask. You know you should wear a mask. I have a whole bunch of them. But yeah, but it'll be all right. I was out in my front yard today and trimming back the some of the plants that have died back, from the winter, whatever. I trimmed some of my flowers in it, whatever. My hyacinth has come back up. I was like, wow. But I know pollen is already flying from some of these grasses that have started growing, and some of the weeds. I say weeds because what's blooming out there right now is purple dead nettle. Um, vetch, and a few grasses. It's a few grasses, but all of those are things that can set my allergies off.
This is the same color as my
My
car.
Renaissance grandma says I wear a mask and still cough uncontrollably. Yeah, I have asthma, and so I know that it's time. This time of year, once it starts warming up, I'll start
Mhm.
having to take my Claritin again, and I'll have to start taking using my inhaler um, pretty soon here, because otherwise, or staying in. I try to stay in most of the time, but when I have to go out, if I remember to wear a mask, then it's not as bad, and um, and if I remember to take my Claritin on a regular, then it's not as bad. But luckily, the fall allergy season was not too awful bad for me. I mean, I had a little bit of a problem this fall. Mona can tell you that. But it wasn't too bad.
I can't tell nothing. I don't tell.
You remember how bad I was
I
coughing.
don't tell.
Oh, she don't tell stuff. But yeah, Mona remembers how bad I was coughing. She was like, where's your inhaler?
Okay.
Like, I can hear you breathing over there. I hear you trying to breathe over there. Where's your inhaler? I'm like, I'm fine. What are you talking about? I hear
Uh.
you breathing.
Right.
I'm
That
like,
part.
that means I'm breathing. If I wasn't breathing, that would be a problem.
No, not like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I struggle. And I don't even notice that I'm struggling, which is crazy. I don't even notice that I'm struggling
Until
until I'm
somebody tell
tired.
you.
Until I get exhausted. I'm like, why am I so tired? Well, probably because you're struggling to breathe.
Hmm. You got some mullein over there?
I got mullein growing, I told you, in my hydroponic system. I need
Oh,
to
okay.
harvest it right now.
Okay.
Sweet Thumb said I almost need Sweet Thumb said I almost need the heat and the AC running at the same time here. That's true. Here.
Okay.
Where are you,
That's
Sweet
why I got
Thumb?
dressed.
Where are you, Sweet Thumb? Why do I want to say you're in California? I'm probably wrong about that. But
No, I think he's over.
I don't think he's there.
I
I
think he's
think
in Michigan.
I don't think he's there. I think that that's just what I want to think. You know how you want to think some things, but they're not true.
Now
You
you
know they're
got
not
me looking to see. Because I think
true.
we asked before.
Yep, I was doing the wheeze breathing. I know. Mississippi. Oh, okay. Mississippi. All right.
Mississippi. Oh,
I spent
okay.
some time in Mississippi. Mississippi was good for me.
Matter of fact, I was gonna stop in Mississippi to eat and got scared and jumped in the car and kept.
I usually stop at, what is it? Is it Pascagoula, Mississippi? I usually stop there and get ice cream.
Oh, see, and we wanted
They
some
have
ice cream.
bops. Do y'all know what bops is?
Who?
Bops, BOPS.
No.
It's a frozen custard place. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. But yeah. And I used to time it so I could stop in Pascagoula. I think it's Pascagoula, and go to Bob's. That was my stop for gas and for ice cream if I was on the
Mm.
road on that part in South Mississippi. Um, but yeah, I spent some time in Mississippi. I spent some months over there back in, I guess it was 2018. Um, Working. It was good. Mississippi was real good for me. I enjoyed my time there. I had a list. I had a little book that I kept all my notes in and everything, a little journal. At the back of my book, I had a list of places to eat while in Mississippi. And people would say, "Oh, you need to try this." I put it on my list. I was like, places to eat. There was a lot of places to eat, and some of them were like, stop at the gas station off of exit so and so on this highway and get chicken. Those are the kind of places it was where people say they got the best so and so at this place. Stop here and get catfish. Stop at the gas station on the corner of
Right, right. That's what
and
I
get
want to find
catfish.
out. Where
Those, I
exactly
mean,
this
people
one
would
to
tell
eat.
me things like that. And when I was working there, um I was staying in Jackson, um, but I was traveling the whole state because I was working in different offices, and so I
Hmm.
was on the road quite a bit, and so it was everywhere. It was like, if you go down here, then stop here, and if you go over there, then stop here. So I had a whole list of places to stop and eat while there.
Right.
Bops is a good place to stop. May have to hit them up soon. Yeah, I love Bops. We don't
But I
have.
didn't know what Mississippi was famous for and what to eat, and we was gonna stop, but and I was like, nah, I don't feel comfortable, so let's go.
Yeah.
And we end up
It just depends
in
on where you are in Mississippi. Because
where did
on the
we
coast
stop and eat it? I think it was further down.
down on the coast there's
I
different
think it was
places.
almost Louisiana though when we stopped to eat.
Yeah. But up in the mountain, well, up in the northern part of the state, it's a little bit different.
So she casting off. It's time to sow.
Okay. Look at you. I know you glad to be done with that pink. Uh,
Mm-mm.
we have in Alabama we have Rita's frozen custard, and that's pretty good. And then there's another one, I think it's is it Fred's? I don't know what the name of the other place is. There's another place here that has frozen custard. It's not as good as Bob's. It's okay, but it's not as good as Bob's. Rita's is okay. I think Rita's is not as Rita's is okay. I would say I like Bob's better than Rita's, but Rita's is more accessible than Bob's because Bob's is limited to just that Mississippi area. Whereas Rita's, there was a Rita's in Pennsylvania, and there was a Rita's in Atlanta. There's a really Rita's here in Alabama. At least there's several here in Alabama. So yeah, and they're pretty good too. That yeah, there is gas station chicken and catfish that's actually better than most restaurants. That's true. That is so true. I can't remember the name of that town. There was a lady in our office like, if you go down there, make sure you bring me back some chicken.
Mm.
I can't remember that name of that town, but it was gas station chicken. Oh, oh. I have a mental block against it because that was one of the most troublesome places to work. That office, they just had so many issues in that office. And I spent so much time there. I mean, I had 7 units that I was, you know, responsible for. And that one took so much of my time, the lion's share of my time, that I just have a mental block against the whole area now. It's like I can't even tell you the name of the town. I was there so much. But they had good chicken. That was the one good thing about going down there was the chicken. But ooh, I was down there all the time. It was always something. It was like, how? And that they kept my phone going, but it otherwise it was good. It still was good for me. It was a good experience for me, all around good experience for me. And yeah, I have fond memories of Mississippi. But I was glad to come home too when it was over. Like definitely glad to come home.
Mm.
I have to admit though, I have really enjoyed most of the places I worked. In 2018, I was talking about that a little bit the other night. In 2018, I was on the road more than I was at home. I was on the
Mm.
road quite a bit. I was in Atlanta for what, 4 months, 120 days. Um, I guess it's 2018 and 2019. But there was that a year and a half long period where I was actually on the road. I was away from home more than I was at home, and it was I still had a kid at home in high school, and so I was on the road like every. When I was in Mississippi, I was pretty much on the road every other weekend. So I was living over there, working during the week. I would come home every other weekend to take care of things at home. I had a kid at home in school. I would come during the week if there was, things I needed to be here for. If he had games or stuff like that, I would come home during the week, and my schedule. I had a flexible schedule, and so that was great. But yeah, I was on the road a lot, and I was like, oh, this year I was thinking about it. This year I was like, oh, 2024 feels like it's gonna be like 2018. I think I'm gonna be on the road a lot this year. And I don't know if I want to do that again. It's hard on you to do it, but it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. In the long run, it was worth it.
Mm.
And I say that because, I'm retired now. And I can look back on it. If I was still in it, I probably wouldn't say it was worth it. I would probably just be mad about it. But yeah, I was in Atlanta for a while. I was in Mississippi for a while. I was in Pennsylvania for a while. Um, yeah, actually, I was in New Mexico for a minute. Um, too. Yeah, I was on the road a lot that year. And the funny thing is, I still like traveling. As much as I traveled for work, you would think that I would have gotten burnt out or something, but I
Mm-mm.
didn't. I
Mm-mm.
I
That's
still
fun.
like travel. I traveled a lot for work, uh, and I enjoyed it. Actually, I, I got to see a lot of the country, um, traveling for work, and sometimes I would tack on vacation with that. So it made it easier for me to do that because I only had to pay the difference out of pocket. They covered the cost of the travel because I was traveling for work, and then if I decided to stay an extra day or extra weekend or something like that, I only had to pay the difference. Um, and so yeah, that's how I got to see a lot of the West, Montana, and got to go to Canada, and um, well, just a lot of the country. I got to see a lot of the country. Um, I had a trip planned for Idaho. Was it Idaho? I'm trying to remember where it was now. I had a trip planned. I was gonna go to Washington and Oregon, and kind of a circuit out there. Um, when the panorama-demic hit, and I had to cancel it. I was so upset because it was gonna fill in my map, you know,
Oh,
of the
okay.
states I have visited. It was like, oh, I've been here, but I haven't been to Washington or Oregon, and I hadn't been to. Well, actually, I had been to Montana and Idaho before, but in Utah, but I was gonna hit those states while I was out, and then I didn't get to go. I was so upset, but that's okay because I got Washington on my list. I'm gonna get it. Um,
You going to Washington when you go to
Alaska.
Alaska?
Yeah, so I'll get Washington. Um, so I'm excited about that. Going back to Canada. Been to Canada once, so get to go back to Canada again. I'm excited about that because I've never been, but I want to go to the east. I want to go to east coast of Canada at some point. I went to I was in Western Canada. I guess I forget what province that is, but yeah. I love to travel. I love to travel. Definitely have some bucket list places that I want to go to. Y'all like to travel? Do y'all like to travel? Or no? I don't. I take that back. I don't know if I like to travel. I like to see new places. The getting to the new places, that part. If I had a power, a magical power, I would like teleportation. If you had a magical power, what would you like? Teleportation would be mine because being able to be somewhere, not have to get somewhere, that would be cool. You know? Not that the getting there is a problem because I mean, it's not. But there are places that I'd like to visit. Like I would like to visit New Zealand, but I cannot imagine that flight. I just can't. I just can't. I
No,
mean,
you
the flight
can't.
it's so long. It's like isn't it like 24 hours or something crazy like that? I just cannot with that. I mean, the longest flight I've been on is like 12 hours, I think, and that was much. And do you have to go further than that? Gina says, I get to travel a lot due to my job, but I don't love traveling. Yeah, if I could teleport, yeah. Say if you had a magical power, if you had powers, what would you want? Teleportation would be so just I could just be there, man, that would be so good. Except for cruising. I do like cruising. I wouldn't mind cruising to nowhere. I think that being on a cruise ship is fun. So it didn't have to go anyplace special for me to enjoy that. Oh, Buddha's back. She says a lot of helicopters in the sky in the surrounding areas. Oh, it's above the job area. TT says I love traveling and seeing new places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. I don't know how many rows of this green I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see. So on my blanket, I'm not following a pattern. I'm just making it. So since I'm finishing it up right now, I'm just I have to see what I did before. And so I'm just putting in the same number of rows at the top part of the colors, the same number of rows as I put in the bottom. So I have to look at that and see where. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many rows do you think it is, Mona? It's 13 because you know I don't do even numbers. I do even numbers sometimes, but yeah. So 13. I got to do 13 rows of this green, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done. So okay, that's not bad. So wait a minute. Um, Got to go on a panel will be here in the background. Okay, thanks, Food. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get off here in a little bit because Wind Down Wednesday starts
Six.
at 6.
Yes.
And so I'm gonna get off of here in 12 minutes or less, actually less, probably about 7 minutes because so that you guys because I
And stretch.
can stretch and go to the bathroom and all that stuff and get ready for Wind Down Wednesday with the folks over there. That'll be cool. And I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. I appreciate that. Share me out if you can. That would be great. If you haven't been watching my videos, check out some of my other videos and my other live streams. There's a bunch of funny stuff in there. I'm just telling you because I do silly stuff sometimes and I don't edit it out. Cause I figure y'all want to see the funny stuff too. Silly stuff too. I make mistakes. I don't edit them out. I leave them in there. I probably should do a B-roll. See you at Wind Down Wednesday, Gina. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. And I will be, let's see, I will be on live Sunday night co-streaming with Mona. Our normal Sunday night, and I also will be live again on Monday night. Oh, at 11 Central Standard Time, midnight Eastern Time, and also Monday night at 11 Central Standard Time and midnight Eastern Time. So same bat time, same bat place. Sunday night and Monday night. I'll try to get the thumbnails up ahead of time so you guys can see if you have your notifications on. And like I said, I really appreciate you hanging with me because I managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows done. Yay! 5 rows done. Let's see if I can do 5 rows in an hour and a half. I can finish this blanket.
Yep.
With no problem. Today, really, I could
I'm
finish
on my
it.
7th row on this hat that I had to
So,
ball up.
oh, I was gonna tell y'all this. This is a funny. Real quick. So I bought these. I don't have it here, but I bought my bathroom. The speaking sentences, woman. The doorknob on my guest bathroom, the screw got loose, and ended up having to cut it off because I couldn't unscrew it. It was tight, and I couldn't unscrew it to fix it. And so I ended up buying new knobs, and I said, well, why don't I get replace all the ones in the house that need to be replaced that are worn down, whatever. And so I bought some new ones that they all match, and I was going to replace them and make them all the same. And I go in to replace it, and I get the thing in there, put it in there, and I'm like, where's the screw? Where's the screw? And it's like I cannot believe they sent me these things with no screws in there. The long ones that go in there when you replace them. What is this? Is crazy. And I said, okay, let me look and check and see if the other one has one. And so I go and I look in the other box to see if the other one had the screw in there. And I'm like, where's the screw? This is crazy. They got the short screws, but why don't have the long screws in there? Okay. So I'm like getting ready to get mad about it. It's like, okay, stop. Look at it. The screw was in the hole. It was already in there. And
Why
so I
you
had
sound like
to,
me about that doggone light?
it was already in there. And so I was like, I'm like, I cannot believe I bought this thing, all of these things, and I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot to get screws to go.
Right, right,
And then,
right,
and the thing about it is, I've replaced doorknobs before in the house, so there's probably extra screws in my toolbox.
right.
But it was so funny. See, I told y'all, I will tell you a funny. Exactly. That's exactly right. It was in the. I need to show you so you can see what I'm talking about. But it was already in the hole. I was like, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to go all the way to Home Depot and buy this doggone thing, and it don't make no sense. Yeah, that
So I
was
got to
it.
do 2 sets of 45 today.
That is so crazy. But anyways, but see, can you see right there? The screw is in the hole.
Yeah.
It was not in the bag with all the other screws.
Oh
So
my
I
God.
had put the thing in. I already put the thing in the door and everything. And I'm like, "Where's the screw? Where's the screw?" Yeah, yeah. All right, that
You had a
shows you.
whole breakdown.
Right. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Thank you
Okay.
so much for being here today. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the YouTube
Don't
stream.
forget to call me, TT.
I will see ya in the YouTube streets.